Good day. I haven't done a video for a few days. I felt the need to. What's it all about? Happiness, contentment, anticipation, centeredness. Today is a powerful portal. The third of the third. 33 is a master number. Ooh, everything's changing. Noticeably, you can't hide, can't avoid. Everything's shifting. We're coming into a deeper understanding of who we are, what we've been placed on this earth for, which we always knew somewhere deep down. There was more to this life than what was prescribed, what was given to us, sold, inherited. We came here for love exclusively and to learn, but in the name of love. So, some of us have had to see things fall by the wayside that we never thought likely or possible. The past few years have taught us about holding on and how harmful that can be. Idealisms and thinking we know best, or even that what we want to happen, finding out that that's not necessarily the best thing, even if it soothes our comfort levels. Truly, we're seeing that you can't hold on to anything in this life. That resistance, expectation is what causes the suffering. I think we've exclusively decided that we don't want to suffer anymore, and that we'd rather thrive and grow and expand and be out. So every day it's getting better. Every day we're becoming more aware and in charge of our faculties and our responses. We're becoming more emotionally mature, because we all just want peace, really. We just want to live the life of our dreams with as little opposition, I can't even say the word, with as little opposition as possible. The reason it's so difficult to say those words is because it's not our natural state to be conflict or defensive, protective. The only reason we aren't all flexing our telepathy abilities is because humans, for the most part, have got so much to hide through shame and fear and pride. Life could be so comfortable and peaceful if we didn't even have to speak to each other. But that's what's coming in, connections where we don't have to add to the silence. Silence is peace. The cruel part is it takes an inordinate amount of war to be able to sit in peace. But we have to go to war with ourselves, for ourselves. We are the only enemy outside the gates. So it's not even about the gates, really. You can lock the towers, draw up the drawbridge. But if it's the doorman that's got the toxic traits or the unhealthy perception, then the whole castle is vulnerable. The point is, I think the most difficult thing in this life is to assume the role of best friend to yourself. Because when we undertake the journey of self-work, we have to assume many roles. We have to become many different villagers in order to coax the child out so that the child within feels safe. Because it does take a village to raise a child, and it takes a village to defend a child. But mostly it takes a child. So we have assumed our final form, which is the first one we inherited, which is the spirit of a child. So now the work is letting go, dropping the guard, being in the mode of operation where we're entering into agreements with no fear that anything's going to go west. We're not going to be betrayed anymore, because we don't betray ourselves, because that's all it ever was. We were abandoned and rejected by ourselves when we let our idealisms put a pin drop in a future that doesn't exist. And then when that didn't line up, we suffered immense heartbreak. Well, that serves us right for pretending that we know everything that's going to happen. Okay? Life surprises us, but we can't be surprised if we know everything and everything just smoothly slots into place like that. So, better days are coming, better days are here. You dig?